Does it look like my microphone's bigger than my head?
Yeah. You know what it looks like?
That?
It looks like one of those new Apple speaker mics things. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Apple has a big speaker. Like, hey, Siri.
Oh. It's about time, huh?
Did I just trigger something?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
Look.
I know. If you talk to your phone like that, she'll respond.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, neither do I.
What time
she's
is it?
gone now. She gone.
No, she's still there.
She gone.
7:15 p.m.
Oh, then she's just slow. What's my name? What's my name?
Let me see if she says it.
You're Carlos, but you asked me to call you Carlos.
Corny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so back in the day, my little god kids were hanging out at the house. Sorry. And they were playing with my phone, and they were telling Siri this and that, and my little goddaughter, she goes, says the phone's name, and it says, "Call me Princess Poopy Pants." So, and that was like probably 4 years ago, and it's still on there. So funny story, I just went on that do retreat, and I was exchanging contacts, and she goes, your phone calls you Princess Poopy Pants? And I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not embarrassing. Little Miss, let's get professional networking done at this event.
I'm an adult. Seriously.
They call me Princess Poopy Pants.
No, seriously, I'm an adult.
Hey everybody, this is Carlos and Sandy Lee. This is season 2 of Off Your Flosser podcast.
Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, be a friend, listen to OYF. Thank you so much, and go floss yourselves.
Go floss yourselves. What's up now, brah? Yeah, it's episode 57, November 18th, 20 of the 19. And this is Sandy Lee, and that's Carlos.
Hey.
Heyo. And this is Off Your Flosser.
Episode 57. That's crazy, dude. I say that every week.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised
I know,
that we're
every
still
week.
doing this. That we're still doing this. Every week, I'm like, wow.
Going
that sounds
strong.
Sounds crazy.
I mean, really? Because so the dental toaster had us like a little spotlight thing. And really like
Thank you.
podcast. What percentage? Yeah, thanks, Dental Toaster. And that's Claire Jung?
Okay.
Young? I'm not sure how to say her last name, but I need to find out. But yeah, so when most podcasts, like 80-85% fizzle out within the first 3 months?
Something like that.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're just like, hey, let's do a podcast and have some fun and stuff. And it's been going on for well over a year.
Probably a lot longer than it should have. But no, that's not true at all.
Yeah.
You know what, though?
Some of them episodes.
I don't want to toot my own horn.
I don't want you to toot either, Carlos.
Or,
well, I mean, you can. I'm not there,
horn.
so.
Yours and mine, all right?
Oh.
Our simultaneous horn.
Horns. Okay.
Horns.
That does not sound
That doesn't
right.
sound right at all.
But carry on.
The point is,
Carry on.
Yes. the goal, the point I'm trying to make is, I was listening to some of our older episodes, and I almost forgot what we had talked about. And some of that stuff is ridiculous, and it makes me laugh out loud.
Exactly. And that's what I did not too long ago. I was
So dumb.
driving a lot and traveling, so I was like, I just started listening to older episodes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that. It's like, oh my God.
So silly.
And yeah, it makes me laugh. And guys, this is why we do it. We make each other laugh, and that's it. So it's kind of like, if you guys enjoy it, then great. If you don't enjoy it, then you don't have to listen.
That's okay, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's ultimately, it's for me and Carlos to laugh at each other, and we hope that you enjoy it too.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where the audience that likes it, that they get it, and they know that we're joking around 98.5% of the time.
Yeah.
And then we're serious maybe 2%, if that.
Right.
But there's enough other people if you want super serious stuff. And we've always said that from the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's enough room for everybody here.
And I look forward to our chats because, I feel like, So thank you for doing this with me, whatever this nonsense is. But I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So episode 57, let's do this. Well, let's get this big thing out of the way. Yeah. You were at the Dippity Doo retreat. That's not true. That's not
the Dippity Doo. No,
yeah.
No, it was the Dental Entrepreneurial Women retreat, and I'm gonna tell you that Ann Duffy, she's got her stuff together. I'm gonna tell you, because she is like, what's the word? She's bigger than life. She's like, she's got the right team together. She made it happen. It was her dream. And I'll tell you, she thought that she would have maybe 20 people show up. There were well over 100, and there was 60 or so on a waiting list.
What?
I'm like, lady, you're going to have to get a bigger boat next year.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said that to somebody.
That's a good problem to have.
Making that. Exactly. I made that Jaws reference, we're going to need a bigger boat. I said that to somebody about next year's retreat, and they were like, a boat? Like, are we going to be on a cruise or something? And I was like, no. I go, no, it's from a movie. Never mind.
Jaws, one of the best movies of all time.
Hello.
Did you see that in the theater? Or you weren't born yet, probably.
No, probably not. I mean, what year was that? Google that.
77?
Google. Was it?
77, 78 maybe? Did you
know? Let's see if you're right.
That movie.
Did you know?
Was the reason they came up with the word blockbuster.
Really?
Yeah. Because
I did not know that.
Were so big that they wrapped the block.
Wow.
And therefore, now, Jaws, the original, was 1975.
Okay. Yeah, I was -4.
Yeah. You weren't. And I was in kindergarten, so I didn't see it in the theater either. So I don't know what I was talking about. But I think I did see Jaws too.
Yeah.
And horrifying.
Yeah.
Because you can't outswim it.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah, so it was an awesome event.
What'd you guys do? What'd you talk about?
Oh, kumbaya and stuff. Hello. No, what we did is, so before the retreat, we had to take the Clifton strength. It's like the strength-based leadership, if you've ever heard of that. The Clifton Gallup, whatever, which I had already done at work not too long ago, so I just sent that in. And it has your top 5 strengths. And so basically what you did is you learned more about those strengths, and it helped kind of solidify your personality. So like my top one was adaptability. So that's basically, it means that you're a go with the flow. You don't mind change and stuff like that. And I feel like I was a mix of a lot of the other ones. Like, I think activator wasn't in my top 5, but I am that type, like, where if there's a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. That type.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was surprised that wasn't in my topper ones, but so you can pay extra money and get all 34 and see how those line up. So I bet you Activator's up there somewhere because I am like I'm
10.
a problem solver. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But so we learned about that. We learned how we worked with others, and the genius of Ann Duffy is she had us mixed up at tables. So, and this was very genius
strategic.
For a network event. Strategic, because if you're going to network with people, normally when you walk into a conference, you're like, where are the people I know? And you go to them.
You sit with your friends.
Well, this basically, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this forced people to find people that they didn't know and get to know them, which happened. Like, I met some wonderful, awesome, great sense of humor. Like, so that's how I gauge, whether we're not going to be friends or are we, is based off of, do you laugh at my jokes? Because, hello, I'm funny. Yes.
Yeah.
And do you give it right back? Like, and so I met this, she's a dentist in Iowa, and her name is Laura, and I don't know how to say her last name. It's either Match or Mach, M-A-C-H, like Mach 3.
Okay.
Gillette. The best a man can get.
Is it?
Laura might be. Just saying. I don't know.
So what
Anyway,
appealed about her personality? What, because she was funny?
Oh, she was funny. She laughed at my jokes. She made me laugh genuinely. She was like, you could tell, like, in her eyes, it was just sincere. Like, I need to get to know you type.
Like a happy person.
Stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah.
She
reminds me of me in a way. And who doesn't want to be my friend? You know?
Do you think? Well, it's not you think.
Just
I
kidding.
know, but people gravitate towards people that are like themselves.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah. You go, I don't know what it is about this Laura chick, but I like it. Because she reminded you of you. You know what I mean?
It could be. So that's another one of my strengths, is an includer. So if we go into a room and everybody's participating and there's one or two that are kind of standing off, I'll go over and I'll talk to them. So what's your story? What are you up to? Da, 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 da. To kind of get them to where they feel included in the team or, activities or whatever.
I think that's pronounced inclusioner.
Sure.
Look it up.
I mean, my tag said includer. I don't know. At any rate, so I got to meet all these wonderful people. Hazel? You know Hazel?
Yeah, Glasper? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
so
her like that, but I know who she is, and I think she knows me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you what, like, I don't think I was hormonal, but I freaking, like, I lost it a few times there because people were so vulnerable. Like, just giving all this information about themselves that you wouldn't unless you're in that type of environment. It was it was uplifting and inspirational and motivational, and people, like, we got, like, screw the small talk. Let me figure out what makes you work. Like, what's going on upstairs?
Let's
depth.
strip away all the nonsense and all the confetti and glitter, and let's get down to the real meat and potatoes.
Brass tacks, whatever, however that saying goes. Exactly, and that's what it was. So I grabbed Hazel. We were supposed to grab somebody that was from a different generation than you, and I know Hazel's probably not, but she might be on this end of the same generation as I am, because I'm on the very cusp of Generation X. And I don't know, but I didn't care either. I went straight up to her and I said, I want to talk to you, because I felt like she was somebody that I could learn from, that I could really, really delve into some tough
She's
stuff
an intense individual.
Yeah. And that's
like, when just looking at her, the way her eyes are, like, it's piercing, dude. It's intense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was awesome.
Good.
Talking with her.
Good.
It was amazing. So,
dudes.
That was, Anne's husband was there, and then they had some people working, like, the audio visual stuff. But no, other than that, no. It was a dental entrepreneurial women's conference.
Okay. That's why they put
but
women's in it. Yeah,
it was really good.
No, that's awesome though, man. Good.
Yeah, and so I got to room with Michelle Strange from A Tale of Two Hygienists, which, oh my gosh, her and Eden, crap, her last name's escaping me right now, but those two, they would just spew intelligence. Like, I'm sitting in the back seat of the car feeling like a kid in a car seat, and they're talking about, like, all this, like, grown-up stuff.
Grown-up stuff?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it was just a lot of, like, I mean, you could tell, and it worked because of their strengths that they had were, like, learner, research. Like, those are the things that they had high on their list. And me, adaptable, I'm like, okay, you know.
I'll just be in the back.
So I was just
sitting on the hump.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just twiddling my thumbs going, yeah, this one time I saw a butterfly. Because I'm like, okay. It was just, you know, and I'm very, like, I love science and I love all that stuff, but I'm not real big on research and, you know, like.
The minutia.
I don't know.
I'm more of a big picture kind of guy. You know what I mean? Keep all those details, schmeetails. Who needs them, you know?
Yeah, so that was fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. They're super, super nice people and amazing. Like, the things that they do are just amazing. Like, Eden works for Mouthwatch, which is like an intraoral camera and system, so you can do teledentistry. So we chatted a little bit about teledentistry. And then of course Michelle does the she's clinical, and then she does the Tale of Two Hygienists podcast. So yeah, It was really awesome to have some time with them. I wish we had more time because like Saturday morning my flight left early, and Michelle was going to stay there for a while at the house. So we didn't get to talk too much, and then Eden left the night before. So I would have liked more time because I didn't really get to pick her brain all that much about podcasting and stuff. But one of these days, maybe.
I was hoping you came home with a couple nuggets, man.
Yeah, I have no nuggets. Not of that nature. I have different nuggets.
Well, you know, I've been studying and doing a little research on my own for OYF.
Oh.
And
what you got?
I'm investing in some new hardware, computers.
Yeah. Nice.
And with some more power, more editing, more all that kind of stuff, and more RAM and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get some nice software so we can take this digital and make it video.
Yes, I can't wait for that.
So we'll put the video version on the YouTubes.
I think that's going to be a huge difference. The only thing is I'm a little worried about my hair and stuff.
I think you worry about stuff that's you don't need to be worrying about.
Don't make fun of me. I'm very expressive with my face.
You know, I don't know. I think people that would take the time to listen and watch aren't.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't make fun of you. And why would they make fun of you?
I mean, they can. Like, I'm not worried about it. I think that the people that appreciate me as a person will just think it's funny. And those who don't appreciate me as a person can just go floss themselves.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
You know.
All right.
So anyway. So Christmas present to yourself?
I think so.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah. I told John that he needs to plan a full trip for next year, and he was like, no.
For
my Christmas, for my Christmas present.
No.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
No. I might get a truck or Tonka truck or something. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. Well, I'm glad you made it there and back, and it sounds like you had a great time.
Yes. Yeah. I'm reading an awesome book. I'll just touch on this real quick because I know we're going to do a shorter episode tonight. but I'm reading Where the Crawdads Sing, and I've got just a few more pages left, and it's one of those things where I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? It was a really good book. And on flights, that's what I do. I read.
Really?
And we have our book club meeting Thursday night, so I'll have it done just in time. Yeah.
I watch movies.
Yeah, I love movies too.
Dude.
I started reading more once I joined this book club, and I'm glad I did. I think I need to read more self-help books though, because the novels are awesome, they're great, they're enjoyable, but ultimately, what am I doing with my life? Like, I need to get it together. So
It's hilarious.
Hey, you went somewhere too, didn't you? You were
This weekend?
weren't you somewhere?
No,
I don't know.
I was
you?
working in Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah.
the same old thing.
Yeah, just comedy shows. For the Punchline, they have a separate location over in Marietta, Georgia. It's about 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I was working with this one of my mentors in comedy. His name is Jerry Farber, and plays the piano and he sings and stuff like that.
Cool. So you had a nice weekend just chilling in Atlanta.
Yeah, with Jerry Farber and friends.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yeah. Just an odd group of dudes, and we always have a lot of fun when we get together. And
Yeah.
so it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. So that's weird because normally you're the one off jet setting, and it was me this time.
Oh well, no, somebody's got to. I
Right.
can't be on the road
Right.
all the time.
Right.
You know? Plus, I
That's
tried.
right.
They wouldn't let me in because it was
Yeah.
women's.
It happens.
Yeah, I was waiting for my.
You're like,
invitation.
Ann, I'm going to wear a dress. It'll be fine. And she's like, yeah, no, Carlos. I don't think so. Oh, and then shout out to Simply Floss one more time because, man, if it weren't for them, I don't know if I would have gone. I really don't because, flights can be expensive, and they hooked me up. So you guys go to simplyfloss.com, get yourself some samples. You just go to the contact us, tell them you want some samples, tell them you heard about it from us, and then you'll get some samples. It is really cool. Like, I used it again once I got my sample at the Do Retreat, and I'm like, yeah, I like it. And this one didn't snap on me, so.
Good. And
it's perfect because, like, on the upper right, in between the premolars and molars, I have some spacing. So, it's perfect for that because I'll stretch it to get it in there, and then I'll just relax a little bit and get that stuff out.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah, so everybody go floss yourselves with Simply Floss.
That's right. That sounds good. Any movies or anything?
So we can talk about Terminator.
Oh, you saw it?
Yes.
That's why we can talk about it?
Whoops. Dropped my apple cider bottle. Yeah, we can talk about it now. And I'm going to give it a sideways thumb.
Really?
Yeah. Because here's the thing.
Okay, here we go.
The Terminator.
Right.
Why the hell did you give him a family? And, like, sort of pseudo feelings. It seems just so snowflakey to me.
They tried a little bit too hard, right?
It was lame. Like, why? Everything else is cool. Like, the chick with the short hair. Oh, I forget.
Carl's?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yes. But I'm like, and then, they throw these little jokes in there. Like, I don't mind action movies that have a little
break.
Joke here and there. Because they were talking about, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator is talking to somebody about they had the wrong drapes in their house. And that's his cover, is he worked for this drape company or owns this drapery company. And I was just like, and then he was like, spoiler alert, I don't know. If you're going to watch the Terminator, then probably skip forward a few minutes. But when he's like, after I killed your son and got my own family, I understood how you felt.
Dude, did you have to make the face too?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, dude. Oh,
I didn't even know I was making the face.
This is the most entertaining
But I'm
thing.
like, I'm like, come on, Arnold.
I went just for the action. You didn't. That chick.
Yeah. Oh,
Terminator
she was
thing?
awesome,
dude.
She was genetically modified. She was a GMH, genetically modified human.
She was badass.
I just made that up. I know.
Dude.
See, I feel like I could have played that part without any super effects.
Without any green screen effects.
CGI beware. We did need none. We did need none.
Save the money. Let's split it between me and Arnold, right? You know, when she took that sledgehammer and she was beating the hell out of the bad Terminator, I was like, all right, she's going to.
Yeah.
But that guy he's a Terminator, so you can't kill it, of course.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. And that guy, no, I thought everything was cool. Like, there wasn't enough action, though. Like, they took some of the slow parts where Arnold has his family and let me give you a kiss goodbye and you go to your mother's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Just fill that all back up with action, because I don't need the heartfelt robot. That's what the movie WALL-E's for.
He's a murdering robot. He's a Terminator.
Right, but then he felt bad, so there's that.
I think you look at movies. Now that I hear you, I've heard you say several different reviews, like the whole Brad Pitt thing with the 10-second thing that we talked about the other day.
Yeah.
You break them down and go, is this possible? Does this seem real? And I look at them from a more point of view of, I understand this whole thing is made up. Anything's possible. I suspend
you're probably right.
my disbelief, and it's, you know what I mean? And you're like, there's no way that really would.
Right.
I mean, unless it's just over the top, ridiculous, But then again, everything about a Terminator is ridiculous.
Yeah. Right, but I liked the other Terminator movies.
And that's not wrong or right. It's just you're a little bit more thorough, and I'm just like, I'll let it slide. He does drapes? I'll let it slide. Did he really just hug the human kid after he killed one? Yeah, I'll let it slide. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense,
It's like Arnold went to Wizard of Oz and got a heart or something. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So me, growing up, my dad was really, we would watch these movies and he would point out little discrepancies or mistakes or something like that. So I kind of do that a little bit.
I get you.
Not as much, but
what is your pet peeve that they get wrong in movies? What makes you go, that's absolute crap?
I don't have a thing. It's just realistic. Realistically, Brad Pitt looked at one person and decided 10 seconds. Whereas if he had some, where he stood behind trees and watched a few, I would have been, okay, fine. Okay. But one, and you automatically know that it's 10 seconds, or, but the whole Arnold having a heart was just, it didn't belong in Terminator. It didn't, I don't know. It just, because here's the other thing. If Arnold had not come back, and yes, I'm probably going to say it like that this whole time. If Arnold had not come back and killed John Connor, she might have just led a life of booze, cigarettes, KFC. Hey, my son lived. Let's chill.
Just
up
honey
in this
boo-boo
mug.
It up,
Right.
Okay.
Yes. But because he was killed, she knew that this guy was still out there and she had to be able to nunchuck his face or something.
She told him, when this is over, I'm going to kill you. He's like, yeah, I know.
Right. Yeah. Hello. Foreshadowing? Anyway. So any last words about Terminator? I've got a topic we can talk about.
No, I'm good. I think I'm done with Terminator. Terminator 2 is still the best one.
Which one was that?
The one with the little kid and the liquid Terminator.
Oh yeah, when they go in the
Robert
they
Patrick.
were in the sewer line thing or runoff or whatever they call it. Yeah, he was driving his motorcycle everywhere.
Oh yeah. That's the LA River, yeah.
Oh, is that it? Oh.
Yeah.
So the topic I was going to talk about, since the holidays are coming up, and I was just curious.
All right.
What do you get from your office for Christmas? Like bonuses, or like what do they do for you for the holidays?
Are you asking me, or is that a rhetorical
Yes.
question?
Nope.
Well, I know they listen. So we used to have a company-wide Christmas party, a little get-together, where they had a nice lunch and, maybe a envelope with with some cash in it, something like that, a gift card or whatever.
Nice.
But there was some management changes recently, so now it's per office. So we don't do a company big one. You know what I mean? It's
okay. So your office has different locations.
Yes. So
all right.
And
is it a franchise? Is it a franchise type situation, or it's all still owned by the big company?
No. It's one of the original owners is still at the helm, and the other two original guys have retired, I believe. But so that's where some of the changes, and I think maybe there might be some people that aren't in the dental industry that have partnered in. I don't know all the details. All I know is that we don't have that big company thing anymore, and we do it at each individual office, which is cool because these are the people that you see all the time. But I got friends. I've been there 20 years, so I got friends in a bunch of different offices, a bunch of different locations. So
nice.
So if I have time, sometimes I'll bounce around in different offices and just snack up at each location.
Oh, so you just go at the right time.
Yeah, I just got time. It's called timing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's awesome.
But I know people.
Oh, you know people.
So
I just decided, I was like, let's just see what people generally have for these things.
What do you guys do at your place?
So we get a gift card to a grocery store around Thanksgiving. And it's generally, I don't know, about $30, enough to get a nice sized turkey.
Sure.
And then we don't, from the company itself, we don't really get anything. And then we'll do like gift exchanges between some of us, but that's really it. So,
yeah,
and we get a party, but that's not paid for by the company. The doctors, so the dentists are employees, and they will get together and do dinner for us.
Well,
so.
I forgot to mention that a couple of the doctors get together, or one or two of them, the main guys, and they'll treat the whole office out to a nice dinner and that kind of thing. And we sit down like civilized people,
right?
And it's not out of a paper bag. We we order whatever,
right?
Some pasta dish.
Yeah.
Some nice Alfredo or something.
We actually got a decent bonus a couple of years ago, but it was in lieu of a raise. So
was it worth it?
So it's like, nah. I'd rather have a raise, but
yeah, I can see that.
So we've got a few people that answered. Somebody said a staff dinner and $150.
Cold,
that's not too bad.
Cold hard cash is never bad.
Hey-o. Yeah. $700 in a holiday dinner and drinks for the staff. Hello, can I borrow some? Somebody said usually $1,000, but it's taxed. But she says I'm very grateful because she usually doesn't have any vacation time left by Christmas time. So that $1,000 probably comes in handy.
That's what
somebody else got.
Like $7, dude. You could kill it on Amazon with $7.
Oh, hell yeah!
Everybody's
There's your
getting
Christmas.
Socks.
Yep. Just get a huge 20-pack and break it up in between all the people.
Come on
now. So this person, how some hygienists, a lot of hygienists will work a couple days here, a couple days there at a different office. So this girl, she works at a 2-day-a-week job. They get a staff dinner with drinks and $300 cash. Nothing at the other places, mostly because she's a temp. So that's understandable. Somebody else put $100 to $800, just depending on the year. She got a Coach purse last year. Nice. And they have dinner at all the worst offices she works at.
What if she doesn't have a team? What is she gonna do with a coach first? Like,
if she doesn't have what?
Like, if she's not on a team of anything, what is she gonna do with the coach first?
You're a dork.
I was waiting for you to.
You're a dork. You're a dork.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on.
You're not even gonna
Was
address
that your famous dad joke or something?
You're not even gonna address that, you know?
Nah, we're moving on, son.
All right. I thought it sounded funnier in my head, but you know, they can't all be gems.
That's right. Oh, so stupid. Okay, so this person said if we're lucky, $100 gift card. So I guess if they're not lucky, they probably get nothing. I'm just
guessing.
They
pay the office $100.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You never know. Last year, they got gift certificate for 2 massages plus a nice leather wallet and a $150 gift card to TJ Maxx and mini bottles of booze, a piece of nice costume jewelry plus a dinner out, and they do an ornament exchange with a small gift exchange. That's not too shabby.
Dude, it's pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
You throw your husband the wallet or your dad or somebody and stick a bottle of booze in it. Everybody makes out, dude.
Yeah. So I think it's like, I don't know. You either get a lot or a little, and there's not much in between. Did you hear a lot of in between?
I mean, I didn't hear anybody go,
$500.
We got $3,800 in a flight to Japan. I mean, nobody got that. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah. So you expected to hear that.
It's all moderate stuff. And then again, you know, employers aren't obligated to give you anything anyway. I think it's just a sign of appreciation.
Yeah, it's appreciation.
So
I'm just
grateful
my doctor,
for anything, you know. So
my office appreciates me $30 gift card wise, and you can't even get booze with it.
It's hilarious.
No, that's cool though. I work for a substance abuse facility, so that would be bad if they encouraged us to drink. So
they slipped you a fifth of tequila or something. There you go. Have a Merry Christmas.
I would not complain.
I'll say this. I don't really need, and I'm not to sound like I'm rich or anything, because I'm totally not. But I don't need $200, $300, $400, $500, you know, at Christmas time. I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. But what I appreciate, and I hope this gets back to them somehow, is the and I'm being sincere, dude. The flexibility that they have with me doing my nonsense, traveling all over the country. And
that's true. That's true.
And nobody, I don't want to say that it doesn't bother them, and it may, I don't know, but no one's ever said anything to me. And they've been supportive from day one. They even hired me recently to come out and perform at the corporate office. I told you that, right? They hired.
No, that's awesome. That is awesome.
And I subcontracted one of my buddies, Conrad, the guy I went to the Carolinas with, to open for me. And then we went to Chipotle or something afterwards. But they allow me to they give me that flexibility to go on these cruises with, you know, Elijah and those guys and do the events that we do. And it just so I appreciate it, and thank you. So
yeah, I agree with that. I thought what you were gonna say is I would totally give that up for a raise.
Yeah, I could work more hours, but I don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
And but you know, if you wanted to slip an extra $500 in my last paycheck for the year, I wouldn't turn it down.
I would not complain either. So there's that.
And I think the guy who I'm talking to is gonna laugh when he hears this. So.
Yeah. So you got anything coming up? Are you good till the end of the year or what?
No, I got a couple things. I'm doing a theater in Athens, Georgia, where the University of Georgia is.
Oh, cool.
And that's, I want to say the 12th or the 11th, something like that. In December.
Sweet.
And then I'm doing a private gig somewhere, and it's some old guy's birthday, 80 or 90, right?
Oh, snap. And you're going to kill him.
I'm going with one of my buddies, and then we're supposed to roast the guy.
Oh, my gosh, Carlos, if he dies at that thing,
dude,
you're going to be #killer. #killer right up in here.
And then I'm like, I don't really want to roast an 80/90-year-old guy. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but that's what they're paying us for.
Oh man, that'd be fun though. I mean, as long as the guy is
I'm not gonna attack the guy, but I'm gonna just clown on him a little bit. You know what I mean? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I can be mean. Yeah. Nice mean. You know what I mean? Like.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and this guy over here, he's just happy he's breathing. You know, stuff like that. You need to watch The Office when they roast Michael Scott. It's it's hilarious.
Funny.
It's hilarious.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, you gotta go train for your roast by watching that roast.
So
it's hilarious.
When are we gonna? When are we going to do something together again?
To meet up again? So I've been throwing around the idea of going to Voices of Dentistry, but that's in January, the end of January, and that's coming up close.
That's real close.
And if the prices for registration on there, if they don't have some special deal just for us to go and like hang out, then I can't do that.
Right.
It's way too expensive for me. And then actually Sue Jeffries and I are going to Delivering Wow. Did you sign up for that? Oh, I thought you said you did.
Yeah, we're all going.
All right.
Yeah.
So March.
I'll be performing there.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The one in March?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In what
Thanks
capacity?
For telling me.
I don't know, but you're going.
Oh, who talked to you about it?
It's a long story, but I'm gonna.
Oh.
We're gonna be there. Me, you, and Sue. And I'm gonna be telling jokes into a mic.
Are you?
To people's faces at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not talking about the thing in June, are you?
No, that's a separate thing with Glenville.
Right. Yeah.
Delivering Wow. With Anissa Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing.
Well, I'm just
I don't know how we got
surprised because you normally tell me these things. Thanks for keeping secrets, Carlos.
I didn't think it was a secret.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Damn it. I don't know. I must have forgotten, but it wasn't. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. Are we arguing?
All right, cool. So
on the podcast?
Yes.
Is that what's happening here? There you go. It's our first official fight, folks. Took a year, but it finally happened. I'm so confused right now. I could have sworn I told you, but maybe not. I must have not. I don't know.
No, here's the thing, Carlos.
I got like 6 things that I've agreed to, and I need to write them all down.
Exactly. And that's why I was thinking that you meant the June or July or whatever thing.
No.
So when you were saying that, I was like, it is. Yeah.
That's a totally
but I thought
thing.
that's what you were talking about. Okay.
Then I'm doing something else with Elijah like in April. So, yeah. So,
all right,
yeah,
cool.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right, cool.
Sweet. All right, and we're going to release some awesome things. You guys listen up for a minute. This is serious.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm serial right now.
We're getting really close, right?
So close, so excited. The week before Thanksgiving, which would be like this Sunday. So this is airing Friday, and then probably Sunday evening or so, we're going to launch this idea that we've been working on for the last couple of months, and it's going to be big. It's going to help tons and tons of people. So please, maybe we can do a live thing. I don't know. Well, we can't because there's 3 of us and we can't do that. So I'm like super excited to get this out in the open, and then we do. So that'll be like a soft launch, social media launch, and then right before Christmas, we are going to do a straight up, big as life, full on website and everything launch. So you guys buckle in because it's going to be an amazing ride.
We clown around a lot.
We do. It's our main reason for living.
Pretty much. But
yeah.
It's a little bit more serious, but there's still my role is just for balance, so we try to keep everything balanced. So stay tuned. It's gonna be
yes, absolutely.
It's gonna be amazing. So Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
I lost you there. I couldn't hear you for a second. I started to panic.
Oh, I saw you doing hand signs. And I thought, I thought you were
walk
voguing
like an
Madonna.
Egyptian. No, it's Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Anyway, so we probably need to wrap this up. Episode 57. We are getting there, people. Like, episode 100 is going to be, like, God's gift to podcasts or something. I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Yeah, that might be a little overzealous.
You got static or something, man.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway. So November 18th, this will come out Friday the 20-something.
Right.
And, Carlos, what else?
That's it, man.
Oh, contact us. offyourflosser@gmail.com or phone number 2. Yeah?
You can call us at 256-743-5677. 256-743-5677. You got to leave a message or send a text. No one's going to answer it. So it's kind of like an answering machine, old school. So text.
Yeah,
or leave
we
a
like
message.
getting those.
Please.
So
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
leave something.
Yeah.
No nudes. All right, everybody. It's been real and it's been fun. And
You know.
Arnold does not really have a family Terminator guy, so quit that. All right. Episode 57, Carlos.
Thank you, Sandy. You really didn't like the Terminator movie. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it was okay.
Special effects are all right. The storyline,
Yeah.
whatever. All right, guys. Thank you so much. If we don't see you or you missed this episode, have a great Thanksgiving. Actually, that doesn't make any sense.
Stay tuned. Sunday night, big release of an amazing thing. Me, Carlos, Sue. We got some other people helping out with that, so stay tuned for that.
Big stuff. Guys, thank you for listening. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. And
yes.
talk to you soon.
And go floss yourselves.
Go floss yourselves, people. Peace.